Fights between them, no defeats. But Newark's Shakur Stevenson is a three-weight king, and Josh Padley has never fought anywhere near this level. But that victory over His Excellency's favourite Mark Chamberlain has given the Doncaster Sparky the chance of his life. And His Excellency was applauding when Josh Padley was being introduced. It's a great story, and good luck to him in there.
Yeah, incredible story, it really is. What an opportunity has been handed to Padley, but the first thing here that he's got to try and get to grips with is the speed of Shakur Stevenson. So sharp, he really is. Makes very few mistakes, doesn't he, Barry?
Yeah, sorry, Dan. And then once he gets past the speed, you got to worry about the timing. And when he gets past the timing, you got to worry about the angle of the shot. Then when he gets past that, it's the footwork. It's a massive puzzle for him. He's got good footwork himself, Padley. He showed that against Chamberlain, didn't he? Where he kept skipping back out of distance, jumping back in. But this is different, and that's his best win. It's a really good win, and I'm glad he's here. But if Chamberlain was in the opposite corner, we'd be saying similar things. That's the truth.
I'm already watching the feet of Shakur Stevenson. He's so fast. And he's gone through these weights with razor-sharp qualities.
Speed on that jab. One thing with Padley as well, he ticked a massive box last time out. He wasn't overawed by the reputation of Mark Chamberlain or the occasion. Thousands at Wembley Stadium, ripped up the script. So he can take confidence from that with the speed.
This is what he does.
Again, evident.
Sorry, this is what he does well, Padley. He takes little small steps back. He's even doing it with Shakur. No, Shakur wants to attack. He's taking little steps back. And that just makes you reset a little bit. He did it against Chamberlain so well.
It was a really good win, that, for Josh Padley at Wembley. Put Chamberlain down, and that's how he got this opportunity. There's the southpaw jab, and the puzzle, as the guys were saying, to solve for Padley, but he'll give it a real go.
And he is, he's doing well. Didn't he? Those good shots.
Right hand, left hook to the body, right smile from Stevenson.
And he's feinting as well, Padley, as well, just trying to slow Shakur Stevenson down a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think he'll draw out the lead of Stevenson with that feint, but like you said, it just stops the American in his tracks.
But he's thinking. He's having a go, isn't he? You've got to give him a little bit of credit for that. I mean, if he just tried to rush Stevenson, he's just asking to get hurt.
And that's the great thing, going into a fight with zero pressure, the weight lifted from your shoulders, you just go out there and express yourself.
Yeah, he can go for it, Josh Padley. He's got a free ticket, hasn't he? And he's getting handsomely paid. And it is a lifetime dream, fighting for the world title against Shakur Stevenson. And round one is in the books. In there, the famous cut man who looks after Alexander Usyk, who's ringside next to Terence Crawford, a big mate of Shakur Stevenson's. Boxing royalty in the house, including Darren Barker and Barry Jones.
Wow, thank you, Adam. Bibby over the moon, Josh Padley, just to get that first round under his belt. He's in the fight now, he's in the contest. Felt some of the shots coming his way from Stevenson. He's got to try and build and grow into this, but it's so hard when you're in there with a quick, sharp shooter like Stevenson. Doesn't make very many mistakes at all.
And he's a master of making you miss. And that really takes your confidence away. But also, there's pressure on Shakur Stevenson to do a job, and a quite impressive job as well with that. So he's had a look at Padley now. This is the round, now this is the next round, where he's going to have to put all that vision, that little look, that little scouting mission to test here, and put a little bit of manners here on Josh Padley.
I was ringside when Shakur Stevenson dazzled against Oscar Valdez in Vegas, same night that Katie Taylor fought Amanda Serrano for the first time in New York. And Shakur was mightily impressive. Very, very good amateur. And he's eased into the pro ranks, and he's just beginning to find a rhythm here.
Yeah, looking good, good variation with the hands, changing the levels with the shots. Double jabbed and the left hand downstairs. We heard in the corner they wanted, in their words, numbers coming from Stevenson. up the tempo, up the work. Make Padley feel the pace. He would have been training, as we've heard, Padley, but not at the intensity.
Which makes it even more hard, impossible, really, for Padley.
Left hand.
Right hand, because he hasn't had a full fight camp, and now Shakur Stevenson getting to work. Padley tries to bravely come back, but it's this speed from the southpaw master.
The way he takes that foot on the outside, Stevenson, he just is so fluent, he goes bam, 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 this three-punch combination. And they're not really heavy shots, but they're really clean shots, and they'll make you panic or they'll slow you down.
And aside from the conditioning that you get, obviously, from a camp, the sparring is crucial for your timing, your distance. You're working on the game plan to beat your opponent. They've had a game plan for probably 3-4 days. You know, it's so difficult at the best of times against someone like Stevenson.
And also getting used to taking punches. And that sounds bad, but you have to get toughened up to it, don't you?
Yeah, we were looking to get Josh Padley on a GBM show, but he's here on Riyadh season. And what a few days he will remember forever. And sharing the ring with Shakur Stevenson. That's a big round, a good round for the champion.
He just increased the pressure there, didn't he, Stevenson? Not a lot, just a little bit more. Even more accurate with his work. Had a nice few combinations in that round there, this Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, it's just getting to grips with the speed of Stevenson. The variation as well is so tough to do so. He's always thinking, and that was a lovely straight 1-2, the left hand, getting straight down the orthodox stance of Padley. Took the shot well, but again, really struggling to get to grips with this speed.
He puts his foot on the outside, Stevenson, and that's why that left hand gets right through the target, because he takes that step in, so the jab goes with the foot. So you don't think he's really stepping into the shot, but he already moved that foot. But how do you do that against a southpaw of Stevenson's ability?
And who's looking to counter the jab coming back?
A nod of respect from Shakur Stevenson in the black with the pink of Newark on his waistband and the purple and black of Josh Padley from Doncaster, the 29-year-old in fight number 16. He's undefeated so far. So too, of course, Shakur Stevenson, the former featherweight, super featherweight and current and reigning world lightweight champion.
Oh, lovely work.
Connect. Check.
And for Stevenson.
That's the response Stevenson should have.
And a body shot. Yeah, Padley really trying in there. Game, as Darren says, no pressure.
But Stevenson got to go to work now. That's the, as much as we're UK commentators, and you might be cheering for the UK guy, in reality, Stevenson, of his quality, he's had a look at Padley for 2 rounds now. He should go to work. If he's going to be the superstar that we say, with this potential that he's already shown us, winning 3 world titles, by the way, he should be going through the gears now.
He will, Barry, I'm sure.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, it's a nice straight left to the solar plexus of Padley.
Body shot from Padley. He's getting punches off.
He's having
it's
a good
the
go,
Yorkshireman, yeah.
Well, I asked him on Monday. Sorry, it wasn't Monday, it was Wednesday. You know,
what's still in work on Monday.
what's your mindset going into this? He said, look, I'm not here to make up the numbers. That's not who I am. I'm going to leave everything in the ring, and we're seeing in patches when he can, he's trying his best.
Well, he's undefeated. Never tasted a loss, so he'll believe he's got a chance in there as long as he's with him. But body shot from Stevenson, and the movement as well.
And the ability to punch when you're going backwards, which is very, very difficult to do. Better from Stevenson, though. Just a little bit more authority in his punches in this round.
And a little annoyed with the Padley corner there.
A little glance from Shakur Stevenson. Look at that jab, spearing it out with speed and precision.
I'm with you though, Barry. I want to see more from Stevenson. As good as this is and as fluid as this is, just want to see more spike, more aggression from the champion.
Padley's having a little go here. He's doing the right thing. He's not rushing anything and making mistakes. He's trying to box his way into contention. But he's landed a few good shots. He's not being overawed by the occasion, is he? That's for sure. So Stevenson, every time Stevenson commits to an attack, he has success. So that should tell him, go again, good shot.
And Padley comes back, tries it, but the class and quality of Shakur Stevenson and a big left hand at the end of the round. And there we go. He was meant to fight Floyd Schofield, who fell ill earlier in the week, and there was a lot of noise from the Stevenson camp. They didn't think he'd go through with it. But if he's ill and he's ruled out, he can't fight. In came Josh Padley, and he's trying his very best in there, and he's doing okay.
And it's whatever happens, he's boxing for a world title, and a couple of days ago he was in a loft rewiring someone's house or whatever it was. It's an unbelievable story, isn't it?
Life-changing.
And as you said, Darren, only boxing can bring these stories up. I don't know any other sport that can do it.
And do you know what as well? His Excellency will have seen this with Josh Padley and with Martin Bakole, and if they both lose tonight, they'll be back.
I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, on Chris's card, Josh Padley got the first round.
It'll always be able to say he took a round off the champion.
Oh, shot. Really good. The quality there.
He's got to keep the chin down, because sometimes it just comes a little higher, Padley. He's been able to find that left hand, Stevenson.
He just lacks that power, don't he, Stevenson? I mean, I think you can knock people out and you can stop them, of course, but I mean, I know for special fighters, he just lacks that little bit of, like even Crawford. Crawford wasn't known as a massive puncher down to the low weights, but he did have that power, didn't he, to catch you. So he had no, when he caught you with a clean shot like that, you wobbled. Stevenson just lacks that little bit. Everything else, he's A+.
He can make up for that, couldn't he? Well, he does anyway, because he's so difficult to beat, but as far as letting your shots go and being spiteful and hurtful and forcing stoppages, you need to be busy, you need to let the shots go, and I think that's why at times people have been frustrated with Stevenson, because it is there. When he does it, he's a joy to watch, he really is.
He often goes the distance, so we can see his silky skills over 12 rounds, but some would say he's more for the boxing connoisseur. A couple of stoppages though, one over Jamel Herring, that was good. He couldn't stop Oscar Valdez. Can he stop Josh Padley?
I think so. The longest, whichever you look at it, and Padley's doing really well here and boxing quite smartly, even though he's losing. The longer this fight goes on, the more criticism Stevenson's going to get. That's just that's a bottom fact.
Well, there's more pressure as well from the fans here, who are very quiet and they want the action.
Yeah, of course, but you've got to box to your strength first and foremost. You can't just to please the crowd by boxing somewhere different than getting beat. But he has the ability to be more effective. Every time he throws a punch, he lands and has an effect.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, quite around that. The fourth. Padley still very much.
25 seconds his last fight, ridiculous.
He's brilliant, Moses Atama. We'd love to see him back. Maybe Kubrat Pulev for that WBA regular, something like that.
Hey, good, I like that. Good shot.
We'll see. Into the fifth of this one. Shakur Stevenson lives in Texas, but from Newark. Originally very proud of it as well. His home area, the black and pink. He was a standout amateur, brilliant. And turned over in April 2017. He's won everything, double the punches landed. Padley's thrown 141 though.
He's nearly 43 through 4 rounds. That's not bad. Not bad. That's not bad.
Again, a smile from Stevenson, who just seems at the moment to be happy. We're just taking his time. Lovely, they say, in the blue corner, the Padley corner.
Good shot there from Stevenson. Padley just fell over the front foot, a little short uppercut.
Needs to go again here.
Oh,
a lovely jab.
There's no telling it, is it? Just comes right from the shoulder.
Pat Penny for the four of Terence Crawford, his good friend. What will he be thinking? I'm sure he'll be willing his man on.
To really open up.
Yeah, really open up and crush the show in style. I'm the champion, I'm the boss.
Some razzle-dazzle.
But that jab's so long for Stevenson. I can't see how it can be countered by Padley. If he really extends it, puts a bit of weight behind the shot, and Padley's going to have to back up all the time.
Well, Shakur Stevenson believes he's the very best fighter in boxing. undefeated, goes through the weights easily. It's also about entertainment, and maybe that's what he's trying to into the fifth round, beginning to get the combinations going.
Oh, absolutely, look, it is about winning and taking as less punishment as possible, but on a with an opponent, look, whose game as Padley is, he's come in very short notice. You've got to get this job done, or at least attempt to. I applaud this. I respect how good of a fighter Stevenson is, how hard he is to be beaten. But you've got to show us something else here. Let your hands go.
When Padley attacks, the left foot's on the inside, so he's coming in, really. That's for Stevenson to throw that left uppercut. It's there for him. I mean, you are always going to have your foot on the outside to be effective, but I mean, you bring your body into range for that.
Look at that jab and the body shots were fantastic from Stevenson. One was low, but a couple before that. Yeah. He switched it so effectively. I think Padley's hurt here.
I agree. Oh, left hand. This is better from Stevenson. But
look at this from Josh Padley. Going for it, but those body shots from Stevenson. And the tip-top, Shakur Stevenson. Back end of the fifth, that was really impressive. What happens next? Will he put his foot on the gas and try and back up Padley now? The body shots were telling. And also with Padley's short notice and the fact he's not really in preparation for a big fight, the body work's probably the one.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll really start to feel the pace soon. It's not the pace, sorry, it's the concentration that he's going to have to adopt in this fight because of the fear of what shots are coming your way, the speed in which they're delivered.
But he's trying. Look at these combinations.
Not that he didn't land with that one, but the first one, 3 of those shots landed. Oh, good from Stevens there, in close there, just breaking free of that hold there from Padley.
That's good work now. Shakur Stevenson opening up. Here's the razzle-dazzle. Back comes Josh Padley. Look at the bravery and the courage. He wants to put on a show, and he is. Hats off to the Yorkshireman.
Absolutely. He's leaving it all in the ring here. Padley, he's having a go.
Oh, lovely work from Stevenson.
Absolutely class.
Just brilliant. Body shots, side to side. It's getting hard now for Padley.
Just shaking his head, Padley.
And these shots are really sweet from Stevenson. And there's some aggression in there, some spite. Oh, look at him go. They breed him tough in Yorkshire. They'll be loving it. Back in Donny, cheering him on, Josh Padley. And why not? Absolutely fabulous effort.
He's in against a potential superstar here, and he's having a really good go.
Let him go.
The exquisite way that he throws those body shots, Shakur Stevenson. He finds exactly the gap.
Stabbing blows to the body. Like you say, he's not offering too much, is he, Padley? But he finds that gap.
Hold Josh, come on, let go.
Don't hold Josh, says Victor Loughlin.
Oh, good body shot there from Stevenson.
Yeah, that hurt him, Padley, and he knows it. And Shakur Stevenson. Padley comes back.
Just when you think he's under pressure, he comes back with a combination.
They're loving it in his corner. They really are. But Shakur Stevenson, his quality and class is beginning to have a real effect.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, Padley. Just leaning over the front foot. A sucker for an uppercut.
Look at him, Padley.
Do it more, please. Not tonight from the British perspective. Of course, we want Josh Padley to see the final bell.
Shakur Stevenson just talking to our colleagues, Tom Grisham and Chris Mannix at ringside. I think he was just smiling at Sean Porter as well. He's so relaxed in there, Shakur Stevenson. But not many people would have thought Josh Padley would have got this far, halfway through this WBC lightweight title fight. Remember, Chris gave him the first round as well.
You wouldn't have thought you got this far if he'd had the full count. But to have a couple of days' notice, that's just against anybody. Just a normal 6-round fight against someone worse than you is phenomenal.
Nice shot from Stevenson. Padley then, as soon as he's just dazed a little bit, it springs him into action.
Yeah, plenty of fight in Padley. Game as they come.
And technically good.
And technically very good.
Isn't he? He's just up against a guy who's absolutely the technician.
And showing something that you can't buy, you can't teach. That's heart and desire.
Not feeling sorry for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fighting back under pressure, things like that, that you do it or you don't.
Right hand from Stevenson. You feel that as soon as he wants to do something, the class will just ooze out. Padley playing his part.
Shot.
Oh, lovely from Stevenson.
The speed on that. Again, he doesn't even like... I know when people throw a punch against him with speed, it seems like a pull back before you accelerate. It comes straight off the shoulder every time.
Inside work from Padley. Still won't give up. For every minute he's in there, Darren, he'll try his heart out.
Oh, absolutely. Like we say, his will to win is there. It's evident. He's just in there with an extremely talented fighter without a training camp.
Step back.
Yeah, those shots from Stevenson, they're like an electric car, instant torque. They're just straight out, no lag, as you'd get with a petrol car.
He judges distance and the accuracy, especially with that jab. And there's the body shots again. Oh, Padley. 20 seconds left in the 7th round. And he's
look at him, bite down.
Biting on the gum shield, desperate to hang on and hear the bell here. But he must have been hurt by that.
You can't fake that, Britt. He was knackered, he hurt, he just bit on his gum shield and then his hands go.
And another body shot. Well done to Josh Padley here. His nutritionist, his team to get him in the changes. Josh Padley proving he's a worthy change, and I'm sure Martin Bakole will as well.
Czech Republic.
Jab, that was
Kevin McCann of England.
The champion.
Our referee in charge. Third man in the ring will be Victor Lockwood.
Jump to the body as well.
And he needs to get to work early to the body, Stevenson. He's had some real success with the body work, but seems to be all very close to the end of the round. Let's try and put a dent in Padley early, so you've got, you know, minutes to get the job done.
Bouncing on his feet, full of fire still, Padley. And why not? Fighting with freedom. And he will be making a name for himself here, and he will be invited back. That win over Mark Chamberlain has got him a huge amount of money and the respect from this performance as well.
And look, his stock, without a shadow of a doubt, has been risen already. Heart, desire, got laid down as he in this contest. He's been second best, but to a very, very good fighter.
Laid down, he won't go down.
But Stevenson, he's not a massive puncher, but he can punch his weight. But accumulation of punches will get him stoppages than they have in the past. And that's what he should be doing now. Going through, he's hitting Padley with good shots and then not following through with it.
Let's see if he can back him up on the ropes. That's lovely from Stevenson. Again goes to the body, an uppercut.
It's just those couple of punches there for Padley that just slows Stevenson down. That's good from Stevenson there. Little cheeky elbow on there just to create the space to throw the uppercut.
Trying to march him down a bit now, Stevenson. But Padley refuses to fold.
Look how side on he goes. I know when you attack Stevenson, how side on he goes. Against that shoulder in the centre of the stance.
I expected a game effort. I didn't think this.
No.
Proud of his unbeaten record, Padley, and fighting to try and win. this world title. An extraordinary story as boxing dishes up so often. That's much better. Stevenson almost turns orthodox from his normal southpaw style, switching it around.
I tell you what Padley's doing quite well when he comes forward. He's trying to stay low. So he's thinking all the time, bless him. But he's trying to stay low when he comes forward. It's not always working for him. It's the right idea.
Stay low, they're saying, in the corner. That's right, Barry. You hit it on the head. He's executing his tactics. Star. Well said,
no excuses
Darren.
now, Adam.
No, well said. That's absolutely right. Pound for pound superstar, believes he's the best in boxing, and he's exceptionally good. But this is the time to close it off and entertain that crowd and maybe halt this game. Terrific effort from Josh Padley.
I'll tell you something though, he hit Padley with some shots, he was still going, here we go, this is it. And then Padley's fighting back every time. I mean, Padley's been fantastic tonight, whatever happens, and he's not winning any rounds, but he's been really fantastic, and he'll come again after this. And the fight's not over, of course, so you never know.
You never know, but only 4 knockouts on the Padley record. He's not a puncher, but he's a grafter. And I wonder if he'll have a nice body shots from Stevenson. I wonder if Padley will have a rest from his electrician duties for a while, just to enjoy and reflect on what a week it's been. But here comes Shakur Stevenson.
Straight
that was superb, and Padley's really annoyed. But that was class from the WBC lightweight champion. And is this the time, Darren and Barry, to close it off?
Of course it is. Of course it is. You can't give him a second's rest now.
Well, it has to be. Still plenty of time left in this 9th round.
That's lovely work, and the move on the body there from
it's
Stevenson.
Getting hard, this, for Padley. Victor Lachlan just had a look there, but he fired back. Bless him, Josh Padley.
Oh, it's brilliant.
It's absolutely superb, the courage he's showing in there, Josh Padley, and the will to win. Incredible respect for him.
Huge respect.
But Stevenson had him down. Body shot, and again for the 2nd time. That was sweet, and Padley felt that one worse than the first. The count's at 8. He'll try and get up. He does. He's got 50-odd seconds.
Listen to this.
He's lucky there, Stevenson, because that shot he hit on the floor, that wasn't an accident. He threw that on purpose. He knew what he was doing there. Oh, it's low.
Body shot. He said keep them up, Padley.
It was low, it was low. Oh, good shot. Oh, good right.
He's just pummeling away now, Stevenson.
20 seconds to go in this 9th round.
And Padley still throwing the combinations out. Stevenson targeting the body.
You got to get a bit of distance here.
Down he goes, and he bangs the canvas, and he hasn't seen enough. I wonder if the corner will put him out. Josh Padley, the towel's in, right time. He's been brilliant, but Shakur